What's up? It's the Ringleader DJ Ace, producer, audio engineer, / turntablist.
Yo, Ringleader, drop that beat.
Well, you asked.
What inspired me to do music, my dad was a musician, he's a percussionist. So when I was little growing up, he always would play the cumbias and all the Spanish music. Every Saturday and Sunday it'd be super loud. So I kind of grew up around music. At the time, my sister was dating a DJ. One day, you know, when he took me to his house, he started showing me what he did, and I just got fascinated with it. My first experience in the studio was with my man Tommy. Him and his boy Shaquel had a record label. They had a group that they were flying out of, to LA from New York, and they were called Riff. Coincidentally, one of the members of Riff was hip-hop legend producer Easy Mo B. So he was in the group, and they brought him down, and we were recording at Capitol Records, and he introduced me to this young up-and-coming rapper named Prodeje. We were both 17. He says, as soon as they do Riff, we're gonna put Prodeje in the studio, and we want you to scratch for him and work with him, and and I want you guys to be together. So we started hanging out, and I got to sit in the studio at Capitol Records while Easy Mo B made music. And Easy Mo B was so cool because he was like showing me how he was working on the SB 1200 and how he was cutting samples. It was all bass samples, and I was just like he put together a dope beat in like 15 minutes. As a producer, I've been very fortunate enough to work with a lot of legends in the hip-hop game, getting to produce and work with these artists that I look up to and are a fan of their music. I'm mostly noted, for producing for the original, the OG, Ice-T. I've been his producer and good friend for probably over 17 years. I've worked with Sendog from legendary Cypress Hill, South Central Cartel, Sick Jack from the Psycho Realm, King T, Kurupt from the Dog Pound, Chino XL, Rakaa from Dialted Peoples, Kid Frost, the Mexakinz. So it goes on. I was very fortunate enough to work with a lot of big artists, and even got to work with a reggae legend, Barrington Levy. Doing music for TV, that's like another level, because it's like when I first saw my music on a television show, I've done stuff for CSI Miami, The Shield, which I've had a lot of placements on. It's like I used to love that show, so for me to get music on that was kind of cool. And it's like my music is very dark, really street orientated. So it's like some of the stuff that they were using, I was really surprised that they were using it, because it was so dark, but it kind of fit, to me it fit. I do a lot of music for TV and film. I've been very fortunate enough to get my music placed in a lot of, big blockbuster movies and stuff. One of them was My Baby's Daddy. And I remember when that came out, I went to the first show, and I didn't go to the premiere because I wanted to go and watch it at a movie theater. And I didn't know what part it was in. I didn't know, where it was at, how long it was played for, or anything. So when I went there with some friends, and we went and sat in the movie theater and we were watching it. And when you hear your music in a motion picture, it's like, for the first time in a movie theater, really loud, it's like you kind of get like overwhelmed. You just have like the biggest smile on your face, and it feels good. And then you wait. I remember we waited for the movie over, and once we saw the credits, it was like another wow, I'm doing this. I've been working on the Wheels of Steel since I was 18. Been doing it for a long time. There's nothing better than feeling the crowd when you're in a club, watching them go crazy at what you do, what people like, what they see, and doing tricks, having fun, really connecting with your crowd when you're mixing. It's nothing better than that. I met Breal from Cypress Hill. I've always known him, and we've always crossed paths and always said what's up to each other. But I really got in through one of my friends was hanging out with him, and told him about me and brought us together. When we got together, we really clicked. He invited me to come and DJ on his radio show, and I went down there and went in there, showed him what I could do, and he told me anytime you want to come back, you're more than welcome to come back. Audio Hustlers is a DJ crew. It's a production crew started by a legendary hip-hop icon, Breal from Cypress Hill. But one day we were at the 420 show, and I told him, I was like, man, we need to start a DJ crew. And I told him, what about Audio Hustlers? He looked at me with a big smile. He's like, you down? I'm like, I'm down. So we started. We got a lot of, great DJs around from the Los Angeles area. Lenny DeCano, Salam Rec, TRT, Javi Lopez. We got a lot of our DJs, our fam that we kick it with. And we started Audio Hustlers because Breal is also a DJ known as Dr. Green Thumb. Breal.tv, it's like I always like to say, it's an interactive internet radio network. We got shows 7 days a week, 24/7 with legendary DJs. The founder is Breal from legendary Cypress Hill, Kenji, and my man Eric Zane. And they put this whole network together that we have shows, of different types, from hip hop to, talking, club atmosphere. And it's like with legends, like, we have, DJ Muggs from legendary Cypress, Mr. Chalk, DJ Sid from Slipknot, my own show, Final Level Radio. So there's a lot of big shows that we have, and we have our own network. You can go to Breal.tv. We have our own social network where you can join. It's free to join, free to listen. And it's like every day you can go on and you see the same people all representing what we're trying to do. All our radio shows, our broadcasts. Sometimes in a 2-hour session, we reach anywhere from 25,000 viewers. One of the clubs that I DJ, told me about doing video mixing, that he wanted to bring video mixing to the club. Now I was seeing it, but I don't really know anybody that did it. So I had to do my research. That was a good thing about the internet. I went and started researching on how to do it. I got it, and then I started searching for videos, but knowing, my mixer didn't really support. So I had to really put my head together, go on the internet and search and look for some type of MIDI USB programmable controller that I can use with this. So I went looking around and I came across a Newmark product called DJ To Go. And it's a small little USB MIDI controller that's used for like a DJ program. And it said MIDI, capability. So I was like, what? I could probably program this to work with my video program. And, the guys at the store really didn't think it would work because they said that's not what it's made for. But I was like, if it's programmable, I could probably do it. So I ended up getting it and, brought it back and hooked it up, and within 2 minutes it started working flawlessly. You can find me every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Breal.tv for my show Final Level Radio, and also too on Sundays at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time right there on Breal.tv, and also too on Thursdays at the 420 show with Breal, Lenny DeCano, Dougie the Douche, and all the cast of characters on the 420 show at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, all on Breal.tv. You can catch me on Facebook. Just look me up /Ringleader DJ Ace, or at Twitter at Ringleader DJ Ace. I'm easy to find. Google me. You can do it. Ringleader DJ Ace. Audio Hustlers.